Hi, this is Yvonne with All About Homes. We are a real estate marketing place offering a variety of real estate solutions. We have put together a budgeting course called Failing to Plan is Planning to Fail. This is one of many small videos to come. We are committed to helping our tenants become homeowners. These videos are designed for just that. Budgeting, failing to plan is planning to fail. Establishing a budget is the act of deciding how much of your money you're going to spend on one item, how much on another, and so on, before you're actually in the possession of the money. Now, sticking to a budget is the act of following through on these decisions. Creating a budget isn't easy, but sticking to any budget is extremely difficult. A budget isn't a straitjacket that keeps you from really living. On the contrary, a budget that you stick to can be your ticket to living the life you imagine. Living within a strict budget isn't easy, but neither is being heavily in debt, worrying about how to pay for your expenses, and live within the guilt that goes with spending money that you just don't have. Now, if you had debt reduction and you didn't have so much debt, what would you do? Would you save, make home repairs, give personal rewards or travel, invest, donate? You definitely have less stress. The first time you budget, it's going to hurt. The next month, you're still going to be confused. By the third month, your needs and the ability to meet those needs will finally start to make sense. By month 4, you'll feel like an old pro. What once took hours will eventually take just 20 minutes and might, just might, be a little fun, especially if the whole family is involved. Does budgeting really work? Well, according to Dave Ramsey, families who learn to budget average turnaround about $8,000 in the first 90 days. This represents $5,300 reduction in debt and $2,700 saved. Think about where you were just 3 months ago. Wouldn't it feel nice to be about $8,000 ahead today? Now be sure and give every dollar a name on paper and a purpose before the month begins. This means your income minus your expenses should equal 0. That does include your savings. Take control of your money. Studies show people spend 15% more money when they pay with a card than instead of cash. Identify your budget categories where you tend to overspend. Take out the cash for that and use cash. When that money's gone, it's gone. Don't hit it up with a card. Don't go back to the bank. Now, in our example, we use a family of 4 with 2 jobs and 2 automobiles. They're making about $15 an hour. Now, minus their withholdings, they're bringing home about $1,920 a piece. That's $3,840. Does not include Social Security, child support, retirement, disability. You need to be sure to include that in your numbers, though. Now, monthly expenses. This is a list of some expenses you could have, but almost everybody is going to have mortgages, taxes, car payments, credit card bills, and loans. Just be sure and include those. Those are fixed. They're not flexible. Those 5 are fixed. Now, your car payment, if you have about $25,000 in automobiles, that's for both of them at 4% for 6 years, you're looking at $400. Insurance about $775, fuels $240. So your auto expense is about $815, and then the rest below are utilities, about $540 for the utilities. So your average grocery bill for a family of 4 is around $600, medical expenses around $100, subscriptions, extracurricular, clothing, entertainment, pet care, all those items average around $1,150. Now, the national average on credit card usage is what you're seeing here. I broke it down into smaller bites so we can kind of look at it. But you're looking at an average of 17% interest, plus you have to pay a minimum of 3%. So on these folks, you're looking at $663.25 minimum payment on their credit cards. Now we're averaging that they have we're assuming they have a home of $135,000. Their mortgage payment on a 30-year fixed at 6% is $810. Their taxes is $1,215 a year. Insurance is $1,200. So on a monthly basis, they're looking at spending $1,011.25. So their income is $3,800.40 minus all their expenses. These people are in the red. They are losing $339.50 a month. So they're having to tap into their savings to get that. Now, if your monthly debt amounts to more than 43% of your income, you need assistance. Our example is $3,840, so that is $1,651 if they're over. Unless you control your spending, making more money won't help. You'll just end up with a bigger payment. What's your story? What do you have as a monthly income? What are your set monthly expenses? What are your flexible monthly expenses? Record everything you spend this next week and see where your money's going. Track it. Know where you spend, where you can save. One tool you can use is to download Suze Orman Money Tool. It's an app on iPhone. This will help you see where your money goes. Or there's also a place online you can call Budget Folder and check that out.